So this is the thing about growth. Uh, when you're connected with someone at all times, you kind of fuse. A
Yeah.
lot of our behaviors fuse together. So I gain some of yours and you gain some of mine. Some of the good, some of the bad for both of us.
Yeah.
This is super, I think, important. Um, Maybe for this topic, maybe not, but I definitely want to get it out there because I think it is super important. When you're in a relationship, what you are doing, the leveling up you're doing, is leveling up the other person. If we're gaining from each other, despite it, regardless if it's good or bad, and the other person's not growing, they're not fixing their bad, then we're taking on their bad.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. So it's important to be growing because you're growing together.
Yeah.
I'm not just responsible for my own growth. I'm responsible for partly your growth as well in
Uh-huh.
terms of the things that you're getting from me
Yeah.
and vice versa.
Ah,
of
that's
course.
weird. I don't think you should be responsible for each
Well,
other's
no,
growth.
because I mean, you technically we are like, and not just in uh, one-on-one relation. I mean, yeah, not just not just in like a monogamous way.
Mm-hmm.
With all of our relationships,
Mm-hmm.
like we live in a society with not just ourselves, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if I'm growing and I have a relationship, a friendship with someone else, and they're not growing, but I'm remaining friends with them,
Mm-hmm.
as soon as I go and be with them for even a couple hours, like we were saying, and we go back into our old habits,
Mm-hmm.
and I then carry those habits back to my relationship with you,
Mm-hmm.
then I bring those habits back to you, and we go down a little.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's definitely and we should be responsible for that. Like we
Yeah.
care about each other.
Um. Yeah. Another thing. It is shown in a lot of movies or shows or whatever. It's like when it's a long distance relationship and one person is has more time and the other person is busy with other things, it's really um or and that kind of breaks the relationship, which makes sense because you're doing something and you're working and it may seem this is important right now and the other person doesn't
They
have
feel
anything.
like they're not important.
Yeah, but
That
it's
happens
not
on every
true.
work trip. But I've gotten better at it.
But it's not that. It's just that um it's just that this person is finding something else for their own path. The work trips is not a long distance relationship, right? But
Boy, it for a week. No, it's not real. I mean, our relationship becomes long distance for the time while you're gone because we are literally apart. But at the same time, you're literally busy with work, so it's like, but yeah, I mean, it's a forced long distance relationship,
mm-hmm.
which most of them are. No one, I don't know how many people really choose to be in a long distance relationship. It's usually the space separates them and they choose to remain together during that time.
Yeah, exactly. And the space which separates them means one person chose something like work or
True.
college or
Yeah.
something to grow in life, and the other person, if doesn't understand how important that is for them, even if they don't want to be long distance, but they have to for them to grow, then this person is stagnating. So
See,
and that's most of the reasons why people cannot sustain long distance relationships is both of them are not growing.
yeah.